did have self-doubt a lot back in the day. KDU Toastmasters Club became the first club to obtain the 9 goals. Proud of the young executive committee. KDU Toastmasters is one club in District KDU. Some of the day, you are considered as a president distinguished club. But at the same time, the public speaking thing was not my main interest. Join soon as possible.
Hello everyone, welcome to SBS, Speakers Beyond Speakers. For those who might be new to our channel, public speaking is more than just talking to public. It's the art of effectively conveying your message, engaging your audience, and leaving a lasting impact. Some of you might be wondering who's behind these videos. It's me. I am Sadhudin Dusa, passionate about empowering the individuals through effective communication. Today I'm going to explore the world of Toastmasters and how it plays a crucial role in enhancing public speaking. I'm thrilled to have a speaker beyond speakers. He is none other than Toastmaster Naveen Gunathilake, the former president of KDU Toastmasters Club. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Before we dive into the discussion, can I know who is Toastmaster Naveen Gunathilake?
So, from just talk about myself, I think the word Toastmaster came into my name back in 2020 when I joined KDU Toastmasters. So before that, I think I schooled at Eumi College at Eumi Perera, and after that I selected KDU as my university. And then after I joined KDU, I was inspired by the people in the KDU Toastmasters Club. And then my first motivation was to become like them, to be honest. And that led me to go into this place called Toastmasters Club, and then I became a Toastmaster. And that's how the Toastmasters thing came in.
And then you became the president.
Yes, after 3 years of time, I became the president of KDU Toastmasters. That's one of the reasons why I became the Toastmaster president. Was the people who inspired me was itself the presidents. So one day when I saw them, I wanted like, okay, I'll be like these people. So at the end, I became the president.
Great. So, I have already covered about what the Toastmaster International is all about in my previous videos. But for the benefit of new viewers of my channel, for this video, Toastmasters International. What is that?
Okay, so now if I'm to give you a definition of what is Toastmasters, Toastmasters is a non-profit organization that is based in USA, and at the same time they work towards the educational side, and that is to enhance public speaking and leadership qualities of its members, and it's mainly using the vast number of clubs it has throughout the worldwide.
What is KDU Toastmasters?
Alright, so KDU Toastmasters Club is one of the clubs that is in District KD2, and at the same, yes, District KD2 is what is basically Sri Lanka. It is according to Toastmasters International, the world is divided into different districts. And at the same time, Maldives and Sri Lanka is in one district, that is District KD2. And KDU Toastmasters is one club in District KD2. So KDU Toastmasters started back in 2013, and it is an university club, Kothalavala Defence University Toastmasters Club. So it started off as a club that is mainly for the lecturers of KDU, and then it shifted to the, yes, so at first it was only cadets, and then in KDU the day scholars also came in, and then it was a mix of cadets and day scholars working together in KDU Toastmasters Club. And since then it's been collaboration of cadets and day scholars. So I think if I am to give what is KDU Toastmasters, it's a wonderful place. It's a place where I think its members call one big family. So I think for me, for myself, it's one of the most happiest place I can ever be.
How can Toastmasters benefit the individuals who are new to public speaking?
So now, if someone joins Toastmasters Club, there are different ways that this person will be exposed to the arena of public speaking. Say that now you as a person joins a Toastmasters Club. Just as a guest, you come into a Toastmasters meeting and then you look into what's going there. So you meet a set of individuals who are practicing public speaking, right? The purpose of this meeting itself, the people who are gathering there, is basically coming to develop their public speaking skills. So when you register yourself as a registered member in Toastmasters International, what you get is there's a lot of benefits, I would say. Now, the first one would be is your pathway. So you as a member get to select a pathway. There are different pathways in Toastmasters International that after you do your registration, you can go into the website, and then after you log into your own account, you can select a pathway. There are different pathways that is catered to different individuals according to their need. Now, at first what you can do is you can do a questionnaire and then select the most suitable one. That means there are different areas. Now, if I am to say, there are different pathways as well. Dynamic leadership, innovative planning, humorous development, and at the same time presentation mastery. So there are different. I think there's close to 10 pathways. And then when you select one, you get a tailored version of this educational background. You get to learn from it. So it's like basically doing a course, right? You get to access materials, you get to watch videos, and at the same time what is needed from your end is to go to your meeting and then do these different projects. So in a pathway there are 5 levels, and then in each level there's about 3 projects you need to do. And then when you complete that whole pathway only, you have completed all 5 levels and all the projects, you become a person who completed a pathway. So when you are going through this pathway, you learn a lot of new things, right? So it can be how to, starting from the level 1, project 1 is to do a self-introduction. That is called the icebreaker. Starting from that end until the point where you reflect on your own pathway, what you have learned, you go through a long journey, which is going to develop your public speaking skills to a whole new level, I would say. Now, as a person, when I joined Toastmasters, now as I told you earlier, I joined because I wanted to be like the person who inspired me. But at the same time, the public speaking thing was not my main interest. So what I wanted to develop was my leadership skills. But at the same time, when I was doing my pathways, when I was getting onto that stage, and at the same time delivering speeches week after week, it improved my public speaking skills, and at the same time the confidence I had as well. So I would say for a person who is joining Toastmasters, a new individual who does not know about Toastmasters, you will go through a great journey, you will learn a lot, and at the same time you will not regret it.
How could Toastmasters contribute to the leadership abilities?
So when it comes to Toastmasters, I told you earlier that public speaking and at the same time leadership skills are developed in Toastmasters. So I would say the best way to develop your leadership skills from Toastmasters is coming into the executive committee, right? So in a club, it can be a university club, a corporate club, or a community club. There are in Toastmasters, an executive committee consists of 7 individuals, right? So starting from the sergeant at arms, treasurer, secretary, vice president of public relations, vice president membership, vice president education, and the president of the club. So those are the 7 positions we have. So these 7 positions has different responsibilities, and at the same time, when we take up these roles, it is highly encouraged. If you have been a member for a couple of years, and at the same time if you have the potential to become a executive committee member, what happens is you will be trained by Toastmasters on how to do this role, how to work with the team, and at the same time you will get to work with your colleagues, and at the same time the members itself. So these people may be the people from the university, the same people, and at the same time, if it's a community club, there will be people from different ages, different backgrounds, different ages, and at the same time you will have to put yourself out there and work with these people, right? So this exposure itself will enhance the leadership skills. So, and at the same time, while talking about the leadership from the by becoming an executive committee member, I should talk about
The experience of presidency.
Yes, of course. So it of course developed me a lot after becoming the president of KDU Toastmasters Club. It was a wonderful journey, and at the same time, at first I thought I would not be able to do it, and it takes a lot of courage and hard work if you are to carry a club forward. And at the same
Academic purposes.
yes, with the academic work as well. But at the same time, I loved it. I absolutely loved everything that happened during the time of my presidency. I had a wonderful executive committee.
You enjoyed a lot.
Yes, definitely. And at the same time, I think myself and my executive committee gained a lot of experience, and the training we got from Toastmasters itself developed us. And the exposure we got from working with people, it's not that we will work only with the people in our club. We will have to go outside our club and work with other clubs. There are requirements such as like we can have a joint meeting, right? And then we will meet people from corporate backgrounds. So for a person who is in a university, it is a great advantage. So you get to know people working in the corporate sector. You get to handle them, right? You get to work with them. We know how they work and how to work into their schedules, right? So that exposure itself
Without even before passing out from university.
Yes, definitely. So imagine you are talking to people who are in the corporate sector. I mean, the Toastmasters who are in the corporate sector have experience at least more than 10 years, 10, 15 years. You get to talk with them. And the one of the best things in the Toastmasters environment is that these people are very helpful and friendly. Yes, and very friendly. It is in the Toastmasters environment itself that we help each other to develop, right?
Supportive environment.
Yes, a very supportive environment. So when we meet a Toastmaster and introduce myself, I'm this, and then I want to become like this, they will definitely take their time from their life and then help you to become that. So these are the type of people who inspire people, right? Yes, definitely. So I think in many ways, and at the same time, when I talked about the different pathways, right? So there's a whole pathway called dynamic leadership, right? So this pathway is tailored to develop your leadership skills. So the projects there, that is, I told you there are different projects in the 5 levels. So there are projects which specifically develops the leadership skills. So I think that is a brief summary of how Toastmasters can develop your leadership skills. Yes.
KDU Toastmasters Club has set a remarkable milestone by becoming the very first club in District 82 to attain the 9 DCP points for the year 2023 and 2024. Our viewers might want to know more about it.
Okay, so I think it's a very proud moment. I mean, it's one of the biggest achievements that recently we got.
As a former president?
Yes, very proud of the current executive committee. So, what if I'm to explain what this is now DCP is the Distinguished Club Program, which is defined by Toastmasters International. Now, if I'm to say this in very simple terms, for a certain club in any district, for a certain club in Toastmasters, there are different KPIs, right? Representing key performance indicators. So you could say this DCP, Distinguished Club Program, is a way of indicating the KPI, the key performance indicators.
How will we measure the success of that club?
Yes, how is this club doing? Like for a person outside of the club can see, is this club doing well? Is it struggling? Or does it need help? Right? So we can get an idea from this DCP program, right? So there are different goals. There are 10 goals to be achieved. So if you get 9 out of the 10, you are considered as a President Distinguished Club. So it's not an easy task. It's a very difficult task, and at the same time it takes a lot of work, and
It takes time.
yes, it takes time as well. So becoming the first, that means out of all Sri Lanka and Maldives, the KDU Toastmasters Club became the first club to obtain the 9 goals. Proud of the young executive committee. So,
Ash, what is it? You must be proud of as a former president.
yes, definitely. Because I think for myself, I helped in a way to groom them. So that is the main reason. But at the same time, when it comes to work, it's totally on them. They have done a lot, and I think I'm being just there for them.
What are the common mistakes that budding speakers should avoid?
So for a budding speaker who is coming into the world of public speaking, right, I would say that first what you need to get over is that don't be afraid to get onto stage, right? So do the things I told you earlier, get over the stage fright, get into stage. Yes, be prepared. And then the common mistakes I think a budding speaker does is think that they will do a mistake, right? Self-doubt, right? So the more mistakes you do, you will develop yourself, right? You can learn from your mistakes. So don't be afraid to do a mistake, right? And at the same time, don't be afraid, go and develop yourself, right? And then the mistakes they do, I think these are very common things when we get onto stage, the things we do, right? So if you are doing a speech, try not to touch your clothes, right? You know, when doing the speech, stand properly, stand straight, try not to move around, right? So, and at the same time, touch your face or hair while speaking. These are common things when we are getting into public speaking. They happen automatically, and then we
Sort of mistakes, right?
yes, definitely. So because of that, I think they get afraid, and then they forget what they are doing, and then it automatically happens. And they sometimes people put their hands inside their pockets, and it's very unprofessional, right? So these are things you should avoid when doing things on stage, right? So a budding speaker, I mean the common mistakes that they do. So practice hard, and then do your speech with confidence.
That's it. What would be the advice that you can give as a former president of the Toastmasters Club for a new public speaker, and also one who needs to join the Toastmasters Club?
Join soon as possible. But at the same time, try, even if you don't want to come in Toastmasters, try Gavel clubs. Gavel clubs is also part of Toastmasters, right? So go into a Gavel club. I mean, especially if you are below 18, go into a Gavel club and learn this. The more you engage with public speaking only, the less scared you will be. Because even if I don't continuously engage myself in getting on stage and talking to people, I will be out of practice. And then imagine I don't do this for 1 year, and then again I want to get into a stage, I would be scared, right? That is the way. The more you practice, the more you keep going to your club meeting. I mean, the more you go into Gavel meeting, Toastmasters meeting, whatever it is, it gives you that self-confidence. It gives you the practice to get onto stage and talk to a set of people, right? So you need that practice. So for a person who is going into the world of public speaking, keep practicing. Go into places where you can practice public speaking, right? Talk to people. You can, I mean, doing this even improves your confidence, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you will be developing yourself, right? So the more you engage only, you develop. So go to the Toastmasters meeting regularly. Go to the Gavel meeting regularly. So yeah, that would be my best advice.
So the Toastmaster Mr. Hettiarachi joined us today to share some valuable insights he gained from his experience at Toastmasters. And a big shout out to you. Thank you for everything, and thank you for accepting our invitation, and thank you for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. I mean, I'm very happy to help people out. I mean, there will be people who will be watching this video and maybe developing themselves. So I'm happy to do that. Thank you for inviting me as well. It's been an honor. So thank you so much.
If you find this discussion insightful, be sure to subscribe our channel for more interviews, for more tips, for more content related to public speaking. And today I introduce myself, and I would love to know you better. So feel free to introduce yourself in the comment section, and let's meet up again from another video.